Okay, so there's 3 fundamentals to making money online that will allow you to live a lifestyle like this, where you go from broke, minus money in the bank account, maybe you're in debt, stuck in the UK, shitty Manchester, where it's raining every single day, and you come out here to beautiful Chiang Mai in Thailand and get a nice suntan while talking to you guys. There is a way you can do this. There is a reality that you need to understand is beyond yourself, beyond what you currently know. But in order to live that reality, you need to understand that it's real first. You need to believe it. You need to believe that you are the kind of man that can attract that, okay? So there's 3 fundamentals you must know about making money online. And the first one is cash flow. Very, very simple. If you do not have money coming into the bank account, you shouldn't focus on business. You shouldn't focus on the logistics of things. You shouldn't be focused on profile pictures or banners of your business, or I need an accountant. I've had guys come to me endless times in the DMs and ask me, hey man, I want to start a business, but I'm just curious. I don't know anything about taxes. What do I do? Taxes? Have you even made any money? Where's your money at? What are you talking about taxes for? You do realize you need to make at least 12,500 over, the course of a full year for you to even worry about taxes. And that's in the UK. I don't know what it is in your country, but point being is, many of you aren't even making £100 in a fucking annual season from your business, and you worry about taxes, right? So get all of the legal shit out of the way. Taxes, accountancy, logistics, your fucking profile picture. None of this shit matters. Just understand, how am I going to solve problems that are in high demand? This is very important. I want you to listen to that. I'm going to say it again. How do I solve problems that are in high demand in the market? If you can solve a problem that is in high demand, people are going to pay you for that solution, and you will then start to get cash flow from your business. Once you've got cash flow coming in and you're making money, that's when you can start to understand things a little bit better. You can start to live life and create your own reality a little bit better. You need to understand the whole world we live in is a physical illusion. It's all a matrix, not even just the 9-to-5 world. I know people talk about the matrix is just about money, right? It's not even about money, it's about everything. The whole physical illusion that you see around you, all of this is not real. But it also is at the same time, and that's a video for a different day. But I just want you to understand that you can have anything you want in this physical world, because it isn't real. Your mind can literally just craft and create anything that you want. And I know that's a bit deep, it's a bit spiritual, but I'm going to try and stay practical for you in this video. So cash flow number 1, find problems that are in high demand, sell a solution. And you want to do it in an online way. So the 2 ways we're going to do this is through a digital service, which you can start for free. It's the best one if you have no money to invest. A digital service, okay? You turn up, you start doing coaching for people that are struggling with back pain, or you start doing coaching for people that want to lose weight, or you want to do coaching for people that want to get better with women, right? You identify a strength that you have that is also a problem that someone else struggles with, and you fill in their weakness with your strength by selling them a service that you can start for free. Anyone right now has knowledge. Any one of you watching this right now, you've got knowledge in your mind that someone else doesn't have, and it's plaguing their life. It's a problem they have every single day, and they just want to get it solved. And they'll pay anything, because money is not an issue anymore. That problem is the height priority of their life. They would pay anything to solve it. You could easily right now, today, if you had the marketing and sales skills that we teach inside of my School of Life down below, for a little over $1.60 per day, you can join my international organization. We've got guys in Thailand, the UK, United States, India, Pakistan, Germany, France, Spain, fucking Amsterdam, everywhere. For $1.60 per day, you can not only have access to that international network of absolute professionals. Some guys are making 300k a month in crypto. We've got killers in there, 75k a month in ecom. All different types of industries, all different types of perceptions. We will not only teach you how to make money, we'll teach you how to live a good life. From women, to mindset, to health, to physique. We've got you. We'll teach you how to become James Bond at a young age. School of Life down below. Join that. You can learn the sales and marketing tactics to do this. But point 1, you've got cash flow coming in. You're solving problems for people. The second way you can do it is through digital products. You can create something. Now, although some of these do not require money or an investment, some of them do. Like if you want to create a video course, sometimes you need to invest money into the website that's hosting the video course. You need to pay them per month or whatever to keep your video course on there. There's certain websites that do that, so it's the reason I put it second. But what you can do is you can create a video course. You can create an ebook. You can create a paid community like I've got down below. You can create something that is almost passive. You create it once. My School of Life, my organization now, to me is pretty much passive. I still show up every day anyway because I enjoy it. And I still do posts every single day. I still do whatever I need to do every single day to keep it fresh, to keep it exciting. And just to share new insights that I get. I'm only 23 years old myself, and I'm already living this beautiful life. So I've still got a lot to learn as well. And every single day that I learn, I share it with my students. But point being is that completely runs on autopilot if I wanted it to. Even if I wasn't there, even if I was traveling in Thailand, and for whatever reason, I wanted to just put my phone away. I'm out here for 2 months, 2 full months. If I just wanted to have like a detox retreat, no phone, no Wi-Fi, no work, nothing, just meditate. If I wanted to do that, I could. And we'll teach you how to fully automate systems down in the school, but cash flow, by solving problems, by creating a digital service or product. Number 2 is wealth and asset accumulation. So true wealth, because making money is one step. That's like, you're still in the matrix to some degree. To be truly wealthy and truly free, to where you can come out in Thailand and still make 3 to 5K per day from your investments and your assets that you own without doing anything else, is through asset accumulation. So you take the cash flow that you're making from step 1, from the business, from solving the problems, and instead of just keeping it in a bank account like a brokey and not spending it on anything because you're in the scarce brokey mindset, you take that money, and every single time you have money, I do this, my team does this, everyone inside of my school does this. Every time money comes into the account, we're quick with it. Rich people live fast lives. A flight here to Bangkok, business meeting in Abu Dhabi, right? Money's in, money's out. Because money stored in the bank isn't going to do anything for you other than squash you as inflation rises. So because the US dollar is printed every single day, there has no value to it. The purchasing power goes down because it's constantly printed. There's an infinite supply of the US dollar or the Great British Pound or whatever your national currency is. And if there's an infinite supply of it, it loses its value. Scarcity creates value. The reason why Bitcoin is so valuable is because it's scarce. There's a limited supply. It will run out one day. The same with gold, and the same with anything else you can think of that's more valuable than the standard US dollar. So as the fiat currency is constantly being printed, the purchasing power that it once had, you could buy a motorbike for 3K. Now the motorbike costs 6K because inflation rises and prices of everything go up. The prices of this villa that I'm staying in go up. The prices of bread, milk, the clothes that you want. All of these random things go up, right? But what else goes up? Assets, property, digital assets. Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, stocks and shares, gold, silver, precious metals, oil. These things are also commodities. They're also things you can purchase that also rise as inflation rises. So what's going to happen if you own some of these assets? So you're getting cash flow coming in from step 1. Step 2 is asset accumulation. So you're blasting out that money straight away. You're thinking to yourself, how can I use this financial energy? It's not going to do anything in the bank account. It's not even real. Your life isn't even real. The person you think you are isn't even real. One day you're going to die and you're just going to merge off back into the void of energy in the universe. So why are you wasting time keeping money in a bank account? It's not going to do anything. You're just going to die with a bunch of money in the bank? No, spend it. And I'm not saying be stupid. I'm not saying be financially irresponsible. What I'm saying is you take the financial energy and you put it into something that's going to give you a return on investment. Now, the smartest ways you can do this, the first thing that you invest in is assets, because when you own assets, you own a piece of inflation. So when people complain about inflation and, oh my God, the prices are going up. Every time I've been in a supermarket and someone says, wow, the price of fucking Cocoa Pops have gone up to £4. That's crazy. It used to be £2. Now it's doubled. I just don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It's not, I don't think about it. I never even look at the price. I never even look at the checkout price when I'm purchasing all my shop. I don't give a shit because I've got assets. So every time the inflation rises, every time the price of Cocoa Pops and cornflakes go up and milk, my net worth has gone up. I look at that and think that's a good thing. I'm richer today because the price of cornflakes have gone up. You understand? Why? Because I own assets. I own Bitcoin. I own Solana. I own Ethereum. I own a percentage of these things. I own a percentage of certain stocks and shares. I own a percentage of certain commodities like gold and silver, etc. So because I own these things, as inflation rises, my net worth and my overall portfolio, the amount of money I have in these assets, also increases. Most of my money, like 90% of my net worth, is in investments. It's in assets. I have like 30 quid in the bank right now as I'm talking to you, literally about £30 in the bank account. Because I just don't need it. Because you pay for most things on credit card. This is getting a little bit more advanced now, so we're going to share most of this inside of the School of Life. This is not for the free peasant to consume, but you spend most of your stuff on credit card. Assets obviously go up as inflation rises. You get the kind of point, you take some money out of assets to pay for the credit cards. You just keep the cycle going. You're not even spending any of your own money because it's asset money or it's credit card money. That's the secret. You're breaking through the matrix. But that's step 2. Accumulate assets with your money. Put it into something else. Even experiences, holidays, clothes, upgrading your self-image, making yourself feel better. Go into a fancier gym with a nice pool and a nice gym. You know, and fucking people that are a bit more higher class to talk to rather than just crackheads and prison inmates. You know what I mean? Like the gyms I used to go to. But I had this gym when I was broke as proper ghetto. They had like a hole in the wall. And instead of fixing the hole, they just put a mirror in front of it. They literally just put a mirror in front of the wall instead of fixing it because they couldn't be bothered. The bench press would break all the time. My brother came back once, he was on the bench press, and he's like, right, I fucking hate this gym. But I was telling him, just try it once, just come with me, I want to work out with you, it's been a while, just try it once, give it a chance. He comes in for the first time in like 6 months since I've seen him because he moved away for university. Comes back, he starts doing the bench press. He's doing it, cool, got a couple of reps in. The bench breaks on him, like fucking falls back, and he nearly drops the fucking bar on his neck. And he's like, fuck this, I'm not going to the gym ever again. So I used to go to gyms like that. You can see, if I went to a gym like that compared to a gym like, I don't know what they're called, fucking David Lloyd's or something, like a really nice one with rich people. Everyone's clearly got nice cars outside in the car park. They dress better. They conduct themselves in a more articulate and professional way. You can smell, the air just smells richer, you know what I mean? You walk in, the pool's clean and nice. You got a jacuzzi, you got a sauna and steam room, you got a salt room. Bro, they got everything. An ice room. I went to a gym once, it was absolutely beautiful. I had all this shit. Boxing room, like a full-on boxing room alongside a gym. Like everything you could potentially need for your physical fitness. Amazing. Spend money on that. That's not a waste of money. Some people, poor people, are going to look and think, why are you wasting your money? Who cares? Just go to the gym. The gym's the same. You can work out at home. You don't need to spend money. Yeah, that's true if you're a brokey and you want to save your money all day and you want to be in this scarce mindset for the rest of your life. Yeah, cool. You commit yourself to that bubble and you live that physical reality because, like I said, life isn't real. It's a video game. You create whatever you want. So the reality that you're living through right now is your fault. All of it. Every single bit of it. Even down to the stuff that you think's uncontrollable. It's all your fault. Because you attracted that uncontrollable event into your life through your thoughts, actions, and energy, and the places you surround yourself with. So soon as money comes in, let me recap. You blast it out into the universe and you spend it on something. You put it into something. The smartest one, the first thing you should do is buy assets. Once you've bought some assets, you've got a bit left over, go buy some new clothes. Go and buy a holiday. Go and treat your loved ones and make them smile, because that's absolutely amazing. Go and tip people. Every single place that I go to, obviously if they're nice and they're not, obnoxiously a dickhead, I tip everyone, especially in Thailand, bro. There'll be some like little boy on the streets like 5 years old trying to sell me a rose. I don't want the fucking rose, but I'll buy 2 and I'll just tip him like way more, 1,000 baht more than he actually needs for the roses. And I'll give them to my girlfriend and go, here you go, my love. Done. And I'll just keep spending money because it makes him so happy. The boy like ran off back to his family's smiling. Oh my God. I've done it about 1 million times since I've been out here. Every waitress, every waiter, every taxi driver, tip everybody. And they're so happy. The amount of times I've seen like literally waitresses skip off back to the desk and like, oh my God, I got a tip. I got, look how much I made. They love it. And that's another positive way of spending your money because it's just energy. Who gives a shit? Energy comes and energy goes, right? The same as how sometimes you feel tired, you go to sleep, you wake up, you've got energy again. It's an infinite amount. It's an infinite loop. It never ends. It's a video game. It's a cassette player. You are in a matrix that never ends. Life is eternal. Your physical body's going to die. You just merge off into something else, right? Third point. This is why we start focusing on the legalities of things and taxes and things like that. The actual shit that most people worry about before they've even made any fucking money. A drug dealer's more of a businessman than you are because he's actually making money. You don't give a shit about this. He's not wasting time talking about taxes. Let me just find out the best return on investment and the best... fuck off. Just make some money. Simple. You got money. Step 1. Step 2, you put that money to make more money so you can make money in your sleep and when you're on holiday without any Wi-Fi connection. Great. Step 3 is wealth security and wealth management. So basically what this means is you take that wealth and you put it into things like decentralized wallets, away from bank accounts, away from centralized exchange. So centralized basically just means it's a third party that's holding it for you. It's a bank that's holding it, or it's a centralized crypto exchange that's holding it. So if they went bankrupt or for whatever reason they couldn't pay out the funds that you originally put in, just because it's your money doesn't mean they're going to give it to you. They're bankrupt. They can't give it to you. Sorry. People have done that before. Centralized exchanges have done that before, so you need to be careful. How many times have my bank account been froze? 1 million times over, right? I've had money in a bank account and it's been froze because I made a high risk transaction to someone they wanted to investigate to make sure I wasn't being scammed. I made the transaction. Leave me alone. Let me do what I want with my money, right? Point being is, what you're going to do if you're out in Thailand, you need some money and your bank gets frozen. You got no other means about it because you have one bank account, you keep all your money in there, you have no assets, you have nothing else going for you, just got one measly bank. What are you going to do if it gets frozen? You're fucked. So what you need to do instead is you need to diversify. This is what we teach inside of the school fully. We have a full team that helps you to do this step by step to make it as easy as possible. We will hold your hand and we will teach you how to not only make money and get a fully fledged business and company registered to Companies House or to whatever the equivalent is in your country, so that it's legit, it's on paper, everything's good. You're making 10k at least per month. sometimes more, if you want to, you know, continue up. You then diversifying your wealth into multiple bank accounts, multiple crypto wallets, and you're tax efficient because we find certain loopholes. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but this is all entertainment purposes, of course. For example, let's say you're making 10K per month, right? You can donate 4K of that to a charity that you've set up, right? So you've set up a charity, you've then donated income from a company that's also a separate entity, right? Because if you set up a limited company, that's not you, it's not your company, it's just a company, and you're the director of it. So you're not liable for any bankruptcy or any debt that this company goes into. It's the company that's liable for it, not you. I know this is getting a little bit more advanced, but we make it so much more clear inside of the school. You can join for a little over $1.60 per day. Like I said, you're going to spend that on something anyway, and you need to learn to just blast your financial energy out into the universe. The school is the best place to do that. Invest, put it into something that's going to teach you something. It's going to give you skills for life. Once you know this shit, you'll never be broke ever again. You won't even have the worry of being broke, let alone be broke. You won't even worry about it. You'll be peaceful forever for the rest of your life. Okay, so getting back to that point, you can start a company and a charity that are completely separate from you as an entity, as a person. So whatever this charity and company does isn't tied to you. You're just the director of these things, right? So what you can do is you can make money, 10K per month, into this company account. You can then invest or donate this company money, not your money, the company money, but you're the only one that owns the company and only one that has the control of the company account. Get the point? Into your own charity, and that's a donation to charity, right? This is all entertainment purposes. Of course, this is not real. I'm just giving you an example. But that is now a tax write-off, and you have the money, okay? So there's certain little loopholes you can find that will allow you to, let's say, efficiently and legally avoid taxes. And again, we teach you all of these inside of the school. You can find that down below. I will see you there. I'm going to go enjoy Thailand in a bit.